This video is going to be a quick walkthrough on how to create content on the Ingots website. So what we're going to do is we're going to log into the community area of the website, which is where we can create blog entries and e-portfolio entries. And the community login is here in this box. This is a different login to your certification login where you'd add pupils and print certificates. So make sure you log into the correct section. So I'll enter my username and my password and click login. Now what I'm going to do is quickly show you where there are some tutorials on how to create content. So if we go to the Learners tab at the top and go down to Create, it'll give us options of different sorts of pages that we can create. We're going to focus on e-portfolio pages. And the first link we need is this one. Learn how to set up your e-portfolio. And if I click on that link, it gives you a walkthrough of how to set up an e-portfolio using some basic HTML. Now I'd advise reading through this first. Because if you start from this point, you'll be able to create some quite successful pages which all fit with the Ingots marking criteria. So I'll go back and we'll create a portfolio page by clicking on Portfolio Page. There's two ways of creating a page. You can create a page using the rich text editor, which works quite like a word processor, or you can disable that and create pages in HTML. So we can put a couple of HTML tags in. And what will happen here is I'll just make a title. And we'll just preview what we've done. So you can see at the top, my page in bold, and my training page is the link. If I click on the link, it opens my page, but we can see it here. In the rich text editor, there it is. If I go disable, it'll show me the HTML. So we can do more things using the rich text editor, like we can center it, we can format it as a heading, we can change the font, we can change the size, and if we disable the rich text editor again, it will show us the HTML. This is a very good way of learning HTML or teaching HTML to other people, because you can actually see what's happened between what you've done on the rich text editor and the code it's created. We can do some quite advanced things with the rich text editor here. So let's say I want to add a picture. We'll use this link here. I click on it and it'll ask me for a URL of the picture. Now you can just put in a URL of a picture that's somewhere on the internet, or you can upload pictures to your own space. So if you click on this Browse Server, it'll show you your little bit of space on the Ingots website, and this is where you can upload a picture. So I've got my Ingot logo that I've already uploaded. So if I wanted to put that on my page, I'd click on it and send it to the editor. You can see it here, it's showing it. I can change the size of it, so I can change the width, I can change the height, I can put a border on it, I can put space around it, I can align it, so to the bottom, I can align it to the middle, and then if I click OK, it'll appear on my page. Let's say I wanted a new picture, one that I haven't uploaded yet. I click the icon again, Browse Server, and this time I want to upload a picture, so I'm going to click on Upload and I'm going to choose File, and this will show me the files on my computer here. So if I click on the Pictures folder and click on this picture that I've put in the folder here and click Open and then Upload, it will upload my logo, which it's done. So I click on weblogo.jpg, I'm going to send it to the editor, and there it is. It's much bigger, this one. So this time let's just change the size slightly, just so it's a little bit smaller. Click OK, and there's my logo. So that's an easy way of adding pictures. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the page. Click Save, show me the HTML there. It'll just take a second because there's pictures on the page for it to save it back to the Ingots server. OK. And you'll see at the top here there's a URL with a number after node, and that is the URL of that page. So if I copy that and open a new tab, paste it in, it will open that page for me. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create another new page. So we're going to go to learners again, create, and go down to portfolio page. And what we're going to do is we're going to call this page 2. Page 2. Then I'm going to add my Ingots logo again. So I go to my pictures, browse server, click on my web logo, send it to the editor, click OK. And that's my page 2, and I'm going to save that now. You'll see the last page was 10291. This page is 10292. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a link now between the pages so I can get from one page to the other. So on this page I'm going to edit it, and I'm going to add a hyperlink. So let's just tidy things up a little bit. Go to the link, which is this one here, and it's going to ask me for the URL, and what I'm going to do is paste the URL in. I know the other page is 10292, so I'm going to put that URL in there and click OK, and it's created me a link, and I'm going to save it. So now this is my page, my link's here. If I click on this link, it'll take me to the other page that I saved. So let's edit this page and put a link back to the other one. Once again, insert a link, copy the link in, click OK, and then save. There's my link, and it brings up the other page. So that's a quick guide how to use the rich text editor and the HTML. If I go back to edit the page and I disable the rich text editor again, it will show me the HTML for what I've created. In the next video we'll look at some of the more advanced features, but as you can see here, it's very easy to create a set of web pages, and all these pages are online, so it's very easy to set up your own website and an e-portfolio of your work.